In this video, we'll explain the price of Bitcoin, why it is better than gold, and how it will revolutionize money and banking as we know it. And no, you're not too late to the party. I'm Alex, and this is our first ever Crypto Report. Before we get into it, let me just say that nobody here at Windows Report is a financial advisor, so this information is purely educational. We just want to get your juices going, and you'll understand why in just a minute. If you have cash savings, then think about putting at least 25% into cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Let me tell you why this is important. Today, we use fiat money, which has no intrinsic value and is regulated by each country's government. This system is prone to inflation and deflation based on politics and monetary policies. In layman's terms, your government can decide the value of your money, your work, your house, and so on. Because unlike you, they don't need to work to earn money, they can just print them. And when they print money, the money that you worked for, the money that you sold your car for, basically the money in your pocket loses some of its value. Since March 2020, governments around the world have printed over $10 trillion in order to cover expenses. That's $10,000 billion out of thin air. This is where Bitcoin comes in, and this is why it is so important. Bitcoin is a decentralized asset with a limited supply that functions as a store of value. Basically, this means that Bitcoin is just like gold, but a lot more convenient, because it needs no storage, it is protected by default, and most importantly, it's immune to inflation and censorship. What this means is that unlike fiat money, no government can impose sanctions on Bitcoin transactions, or devalue it by printing more Bitcoin, or confiscate it from you. And if that's not enough to make you think long and hard about the value of Bitcoin, then maybe this will. Cointelegraph reports that Bitcoin moves over $500 million per second permissionless. Sure, you might not think too much about the amount of value that is being transferred, but think about the fact that this is all happening automatically, without any central banks, government, or payment platforms involved. This is the power of Bitcoin. And as more and more people understand the power of decentralized finance, money and banking as we know it will become obsolete. And that's just the start. As Bitcoin adoption grows, its value will only increase, while fiat money will most likely lose value through inflation, bad governance, and impracticability. Yes, Bitcoin is also more practical than money. You don't need a bank account to store it, and if you lose your cold wallet, like let's say a Ledger Nano, you can just buy another one, enter your password string to recover the seed, and regain access to all the crypto assets that were stored on the cold wallet. So in reality, your crypto assets are stored in your memory. Now, I realize that some of this information may seem like it's pulled out of a sci-fi movie, but this is all happening as we speak. So when you see Bitcoin selling for $19,000, $20,000, just remember that it still has a long way to go before it hits its projected value of $590,000. So, is it that crazy to imagine that an investment today may give you peace of mind in the years to come? Which cryptocurrency do you guys like more? Bitcoin or Ethereum? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to keep close to windowsreport.com for that error-free tech life. See you in the comments.